Welcome back to the Hellblade Senua Sacrifice walkthrough. Let's get back to it, shall we?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Alright, so I think you guys are pretty smart enough to figure out from the last video. We got introduced to Senua, who's instantly relatable and likable. You're gonna like this main character, trust me. There's a reason why this game's getting a sequel. We got introduced to the world, and she's going to save her, well, Dillian, her dead boyfriend, or maybe put his body to rest. It seemed like she was trying to resurrect him, but I think it's more delayed the rest. We'll find out more in the game. And we had our first taste of the combat, which is awesome. It's just awesome. And then we died, and then we got a sense of the world that it kind of operates like Dead Cells. So the more she dies, the more that infection or the rot will take control of her mind. It's going to delete the save, and then we restart from square one. Dead Cells did it, and I was frustrated, but this game will do it, and I think I'm going to be very impressed. I'm not going to have her fail. I don't want her to fail.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
I've done this part before, and yeah, it's creepy. It's creepy. So creepy. Yeah, and I enjoyed the boss battle. It kept me on my toes.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Alright, so a crow that hides in the shadows
She
and
found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast, was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
alright, so I done the other path before, and I know what exactly happens on that. So this time I'm gonna do the suit because I haven't completed that one. So I'm curious how long it'll take me to complete this one. So here we go. That's curious, sir. I wonder who's that a face of. Let's take a look.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Definitely your mom. But that was positive words of encouragement. Oh, dear God. For the brief time that I actually played Suit, I didn't play Lawn. It was pretty combat heavy. That audio design is still killed it. I hope we get that in the sequel. I hope we do. It works for it. This game deserves it.
You're kind. Can you see the fires? Keep going.
Alright. That's perfect. Get wrecked, bro. Oh, heavy tech. Good. Okay, so I mean it's pretty obvious. Oh, you can block them. Man, I should have focused on that. Go, girl, go! Harry! Douchebag! Oh, jeez. Okay, this game is not screwing around. Here. Combat is freaking tight.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Are they screaming?
I've done this puzzle before, so it won't take me as long. It's just one of them towards the kind of I was getting close to the end. It might take me long. Oh yeah, one of the Ys is over here, if I remember right.
Screams will help you.
Yeah, I think he had to go over here, if I remember right.
Follow the screams. What's that sound? Are they screaming?
Well, yeah, I mean, they were getting bird. Yeah, it's definitely in that area then.
The rooms.
Notice how this game doesn't have like a manual save. No, it's close by. I remember that much.
What's that sound? Are they screaming?
That's it. Ooh, the imagery.
You can hear the rooms.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
That's a lot of metaphors and imagery.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Seriously, give these two actors and actress. Well, give this actor and actress work. They kill in a row. Well, clearly, Senua gets more role because she's in the sequel. Please, get this guy more work too. The voice acting is top notch. There's no weak link in this. I'm curious to see or hear how Dillion sounds, and the mom's already... Yeah, everyone's voiced extremely well. I got no complaint. That's fire. Definitely, boss. Fight. Alright, that's...
Too fast.
Come on. Whew. You almost got me there, bro. Yeah, actually, that...
Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them surround you.
There's another one. Son of a gun. Alright, I see the game's getting clever. Bring it. As I was to say. Right back at you, you prick.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
The combat is appropriately intense, but very precise. It's perfect.
see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I really hope the sequel comes to PS4 or PS5 because Hellblade 2 was coming to the Xbox Series X, but I'm not sure if it's coming to the PS4 or PS5. It better, please, please let it come to the PS4 and PS5. I'll have to look it up because I'll be sorely disappointed if it goes to the Xbox. I'm not willing to get an Xbox to play the sequel. I'm sorry. I really do want to play the sequel. Now I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. It's gonna be a pre-pause because I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Because I really like the second trailer of Hellblade 2. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it was called Senua Saga. So let's take a look. Give me. There we go. Oh, I think it's only coming to the Xbox Series X. Dang it! I think it is. It says that it'll be a PC update, but there will not be a PS5 version. It's on the cards. It's only going for Xbox X and S series. Why would they do that? This is a great series. It should have come to the PlayStation. Maybe, hoping Hellblade 2 comes to the. I would only get Hellblade 2 if I got a free copy of the Xbox X and Xbox S. Or, you know, my YouTube channel explodes. That's the only reason. Oh yeah, right, it's over that side. Jeez. Ooh, jeez.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Old man's really speaking some truth.
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was a pyre. Surt is through there. For you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Surt. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. Surt is waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting.
Surt is waiting for you.
Find him.
The pyre.
I don't know if that's still Senua, and that's just her, like, with different voice personalities. I don't know if that's still Melina Jurgens. Give her more work, please. But no, I think it's different actresses, but we'll see in the credits.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
I do not mind the audio logs. It's still brilliant voice acting, so of course I'm gonna listen to every audio dialogue.
Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Screw you, voices in my head. Really, it's Senua's head. I mean, after you beat these two boss characters, I imagine there was going to be more. Oh, more audio dialogue.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Well, you could do what Thor did and just let them take Asgard. Just let Ragnarok happen. Just let it happen, like Thor Ragnarok. I mean, I cannot make that up. In Norse mythology, I think Ragnarok happens anyway. So I was right. It was Norse mythology. It seemed like it. But hearing Ragnarok just kind of spells, oh, that's Norse mythology. But they mentioned Hela, which is in Greek mythology, so it's a bit of both? I mean, we already have a game that covers Greek mythology. God of War, come on. And technically now it covers Greek, Norse mythology now. We live in a time, don't we? Especially with the pandemic.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Seriously, the sequel should have came to the PS4 and PS5, not just the Xbox Series X. Am I willing to get it? Only if it was very discounted, and only if there was like a free copy. I'm sorry, my heart is set on that PS5, you know, whenever it comes in stock, and not bought by bots, like online bots, or people stealing it from trucks. Okay, maybe I should memorize the path? Whoa! Did I die? Oh no, I didn't die. It just, Wait, I did die! Son of a gun! I didn't know I died! Oh, in the right spread! I took too long. Alright, time to run, time to book it. I didn't know there was a timing. Hurry, 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 because the rot will actually spread. Go, girl, go!
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
I don't agree with that. And there's only one god. So, there. Okay, seriously, what tragic event happened to her? I mean, we're gonna see a flashback, right?
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Ah, that sucks that the rot actually spread because I wasn't fast enough. Right, there's this puzzle. Should I stop here? Because this puzzle actually takes me a little while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. I hate that I'm gonna stop here because I wanted to play this a little bit more, but I got a video game there which I have to do. So guys, stay tuned for more Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice in the future. Gosh, that way is gonna suck. Because I do really want to continue to play this game. But stay tuned.